Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tony. We're going to do a quick review of the CMS portal and the underlining style guide. So what we're looking at here is a responsive page. As we move the page closer together, we're seeing a one-column grid with a cascading style sheet that is adjusting the font sizes and wrapping so that everything kind of continues to fit inside of the portal. As it gets larger, it moves from a one-column grid. And let me show you what that is, right? The one column grid is up here at the top. It moves from the one column grid to a two column grid. And this is what we're looking at is actually pre-authenticated for the login. For a post-portal login, this is a design as well, but I wanted to give you a visual of this one since we don't have a login. As you expand it, we're now seeing a two-column grid. The two columns are not of equal length, but they've kind of standardized the size. They fix the size on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, that part is allowed to grow. But in this case, it's not. It's just kind of floating, so it's just kind of stops responding. So basically, it's taking full advantage of your real estate here at the single column. And then once you get to this two-column, it just kind of floats across the side. The third grid pattern that they have is a three-column grid pattern. They've got this this layout right here, and it's three uneven columns there. I suppose one way you could take a look at that, and I don't think it is perhaps consider this a column, and so it's just always adjusting in the center. But basically, this follows the traditional 1, 2, and 3 column layouts. So we've gone ahead and simulated what that might look like in the simulation for the landing page. So what we have here is an example of a one-column layout. And what I've done actually is I've taken a three-column layout with parts all equally divided. And as your screen gets larger, you can take advantage more of the space. Making this small, you can collapse these portlets and they become smaller. And as your screen narrows, the portlets are reorganized to take advantage of whatever the size is of your screen. Clicking on one of these portlets makes them larger. Since I have a smaller screen design, they're all stacked underneath it. As my screen gets a little bit wider, it reorganizes to take advantage of the space that I have. So the big takeaway here, though, is I am basically doing this entire design with only two standards. And for the standard screen, it's about, I think the standard width that we are planning for is about 1,026 pixels wide. This is what the standard screen would be. And that allows for one large container, which is approximately 670 pixels wide, and a small container right next to it, which is 324 pixels wide. And in the tile view, that supports all six, being able to see 6 portlets across the screen. And as folks happen to have larger screens, as many people in the projects do, the page draws as you start to kind of expand across the column. So what you're looking at here is a 3-column layout. Clicking on expand makes one of the portlets grow bigger and actually consume 2 columns. And then you can make it small again. So I've just shown layout. So again, this is we've kind of made this design is a 3-column layout with 2 types of portlet sizes in there. This is a simplified version of the options that we actually have on the portlet there. They have basically we've taken portlet size 4, which is the one that can fit evenly across 3 columns, and I suppose there's another portlet size that's twice the size of 4, so it evenly takes up 2 columns. So we've taken a 4 and see, an 8. We're using a 4 and an 8, but our 8's a little bit larger. All right. So, anyways, that is that, and thank you, and we'll chat later on this.